I'm so glad you're here with me again. This is Miss Penny, one of the Toddler Town teachers, and I have a very, very special Bible story for you today. It's all about why we have Easter. Easter is such a fun time, isn't it? What do we do at Easter? Do you know? What's this, Hannah?
Eggs.
What do we do with the eggs?
Paint them.
We paint them and go hunting with them. And what's this, Chloe?
It's a bunny.
And what do the bunnies do? They're just fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about the Easter bunny and everything. But you know what? These are all fun things. We have candy and eggs and Easter bunnies, but that's not why we have Easter. These are fun things, but the reason we have Easter, we celebrate Easter, is to remember what Jesus did for us. So I want you to listen closely to our Bible story today to find out why we have Easter. Remember, we want to pay attention with our eyes, our ears, and our hearts so that we can hear what God says in the Bible story. Jesus had gone to his favorite place to pray, and his helpers had fallen asleep. While Jesus was praying, some soldiers came, and they arrested Jesus, and they took him to the leaders. And the leaders said, "You say that you're God's son, but we don't believe you." Uh-oh. Then they took Jesus, and they hit him, and they put a crown of thorns on top of his head. And they took Jesus, and they hung him on a cross. And they put nails in his hands and his feet. And that really hurt Jesus. And the most sad thing of all, Jesus died on the cross. Everyone was so sad. Well, a friend of Jesus took Jesus down from the cross, and he put him in a tomb. A tomb was like a hole in the mountain, a cave. And they put Jesus' body inside the cave, and they rolled a big stone right in front of it. And then they put guards up in front of the tomb because they didn't want anybody coming and taking Jesus' body away. Well, all of a sudden, the ground began to shake, and an angel came down from heaven and moved the stone away. Rolled it right away. Well, when the soldiers saw what had happened, they fell down on the ground, just like they were dead. They couldn't even move. They were so scared. And then the angel sat on the stone. Well, Mary and some of her friends were walking to the tomb. They wanted to see the place where Jesus had been buried. And when they came, they saw, oh no, the tomb is open. What? Something's happened. But then guess what? The angel said, "Don't be afraid. Go and tell all the disciples that Jesus has risen. Jesus isn't dead. He is alive." So the women ran to see the disciples, Jesus' helpers. And while they were going, they saw someone walking towards them. And you know who it was?
Jesus.
It was Jesus. And the women fell down, and Jesus said, "Don't be afraid. I am alive." Now go and tell everyone you see that I am alive. Jesus died on the cross, but guess what? God made Jesus alive. And that's why we have Easter, because we are celebrating that Jesus died for us to take all of our sins away, but he didn't stay dead. Jesus is alive. And that's what this Bible verse said. He is not here. He has risen. Jesus is alive. Isn't that great? Yeah, it is, isn't it? That is great. And that's part of our Bible verse too. He must become greater, and I must become less. Can you help me sing that again?
Yeah.
He must become greater, and I must become less. He must become greater, and I must become less. He must become greater, I must become less. John 3:30. He is the King of kings. He is the Lord of lords. His name is Jesus. Jesus